Hello, hello, my crafty friends. How are you? Hope you've had a wonderful week. It's me, Lesley Oman, and I'm here to give you guys tonight a little bit of a sneak peek of some things that's coming next week. So if you're watching, please pop a comment in the comments, whether you're watching on Facebook, on YouTube, wherever you may be, and pop a little comment to make sure that you can tell me if you can hear me and see me okay. I like to always make sure we have a little audio check before we launch into all the good things. Marcy's here. Hello, sweetie. How are you? And she says, hi, Lesley. Hello, hello. How's everyone going? It's been really crazy. So we had last week, it was me and Piper, you might remember, and Daddy wasn't here. So he's back now, thankfully. So Craig's back, and we've had workmen, and we've had so much happening. We've got more progress on upstairs. We had mine today come and like knock away some of the bricks upstairs because we had a little window. We're making them into bigger windows, so that's all done. There's like it looks like there's a hole in the house from the outside. And next week the windows are going to be put in. So it's all exciting, and we have a guy coming tomorrow, and we're going to talk about flooring for the craft room, and I'm going to the flooring studio to pick maybe what I want on my craft room floor. So that's exciting. Craig's trying to tell me to get some carpet, like hard wearing carpet, so that it's not as noisy when I'm walking up there, but I think I'm going to need something hard on the floor. What do you guys think? Melinda's here, says, hi from California. You sound a little low. Let me point the microphone up. I can bring it a little bit closer to me as well. Hopefully that is okay. Yeah, you can see my little foot on my microphone. I'll just pop it there. Is that any better, Melinda? Hopefully not too bad. I need to get my lapel mics back on the go, but I think I need to get a replacement wire. It was a bit crackly and things, so we will have to look into that for sure. So I did say to you guys that I would be sharing with you some kind of new things happening. I just before I come on the stream, I had somebody message me asking, please, when are you going to get the Happy Doodle mini die cutting machine back in stock? I'm desperate for a machine, and my friend's desperate for IA plates, and I was able to say, you guys are getting a little preview here, that these will be back in store. We have them in the warehouse now, and they will be back in action on the store from Wednesday. So keep an eye out for that. That's definitely something you want to keep your eye out for. Jasmine's here and Amanda, yay! And Marcy says, sounds like things are moving along. I like having flooring instead of carpet in my craft. Yeah, I just think I'll drop ink pads and things. Like, it's just inevitable. You know what's going to happen. So these little guys are coming back in stock, and the A plates so that you can stock up. It's been a long time coming. I think they went for a little detour around the world. And we also have some new things happening. Let me flip over the camera because I want you guys to get the first look at some of the stuff that's happening. You'll get newsletters and stuff coming over the next sort of few days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, leading up to Wednesday. It's kind of when we're going to be having all the new items on the shop. It's just a little mini release. There's no stamps or dies. It's just what we call essentials. So I'm super excited about this. You guys will know that I have been using this little guy for a while in my live streams. And the reason I was test driving it is because we now have the Happy Doodle mini paper trimmer. I'm so excited. This is going to be so perfect for your craft desk. I hope you guys love it. We have got this coming. So the actual guide has got centimeters and inches on it. It has a little guide with the blade that can come out like so. So you can pop that in there and get replacement blades. And then you can fold it up. It's so ditty, but it is perfect for keeping on your desk. It has little silicone feet so it doesn't move around too much on your desk either. He's perfect. I love him so much. He is the perfect pair for our die cutting machine. And I did mention you can get replacement blades. So let me show you these. These are coming too on Wednesday. The blue one is the cutting blade, and then the white one is actually an embossing blade or a scoring blade. So really excited about that. Definitely going to need to get those together as a pair so that you have the score blade as well. I actually just wanted to show you a little bit of my setup tonight. It occurred to me that I maybe haven't really shown you my setup before. Can I zoom out any more on this? A little bit. You'll see my belly. That's okay. So zooming out. I have my silicone mat here. My microphone's right in front of me, and then my desk goes probably about another this much on the other side of the microphone. And on my desk on the left hand side, I have got two items. This is a little bin that I keep on my craft desk when I'm crafting, and it's perfect for all those little paper bits. And then I have one of these, this bin here, and this has my essential tools. It has my mini MISTI in it. It has the make art station, and it has my score tool, although I probably won't need this anymore because I'll use my score blade. And I also have my little baby trimmer in here as well. This was thrown in recently. So these guys here live in this little tub, and it goes away in my trolley once I've finished crafting. Hi Debbie. Hey, Jasmine's here too. Jasmine says I need that. Absolutely. So I have my little tub here with my essentials tools, and I also have my bin. So these live on this little top left corner of my craft desk up here. And then on this top right corner, I have what is essentially an empty bin. At the moment, it has my alcohol marker friendly cardstock in it. And I leave this empty, so no matter what I'm using, it goes in here, and that's its temporary storage while it's being used on my craft desk. And that goes up there too. In the middle, then I have a little tub of things that I use when I'm crafting. It comes out pretty much empty. And as I end up crafting and pulling things out, I have a trolley beside me with a few essential items. And as I use them, I add them into here to keep them from rolling away. Things like Copics and whatnot. So that's on my desk as well. Of course, I have my mini die cutting machine too. That is on my desk as well. So I just wanted to show you a little bit about my setup because this has been working really well for me, and I think that the little trimmer is something that will be perfect to have on hand, just within reach. It's going to be such a great little addition to your crafty tools. We've got loads of people saying hello. Debbie J, hey friend. And we have Jasmine and Woo's Creations, hey. And who's this? Dawn here. Dawn's here. Hey Dawn. Says hello from Maine. All right, so we have our little trimmer and the blades coming soon. And also in our essentials collections, we've got some other items coming. We have a foam sheet, which is 3mm deep, but it's an A4 size. So that means that you can create great shaker cards with it. It's going to be absolutely perfect. And we're also going to be selling some Heavy Doodle extra thick acetate. You guys know I use extra thick acetate all the time for shaker cards. And we wanted to add that to our collection too. And the reason we were adding that to their collection is because we're introducing to the Heavy Doodle range a new product, which Morgan has been working really hard to perfect. And these are sparkle mixes. So let's have a look at what we've got and see if I can show you one at a time. Okay, so sparkle mixes, come on, focus for me. Sparkle mixes is a selection of sequins and gems in a mix of colors. All of the collections have been hand mixed to give you perfect color palettes. And we've had so much fun coming up with names for them all as well. This one is called Cozy, and it's a bit sad because it's so much more beautiful in real life than it is on camera. But this one has loads of blues and whites, and it's called Cozy. I have given you guys a little sneak with this before, and like I say, it's actually, there's gems in there as well, so it's just so pretty. So that's called Cozy. Next up we have Morgan and Peggy's favorite. This is called Truly Outrageous. It's so cool. I love the pink, the purple, the blue, a little pop of orange in there. So like retro vibes, giving me nostalgia just looking at it. That's Truly Outrageous. Dawn says, it reminds me of the beach. Yes. So this is, Cozy is the name of the local beach to us. So that's what it's named after. And Ranger's favorite place in the whole wide world. That's Truly Outrageous. Debbie said, cool. Next up we have Pixie Hollow. And I'm looking at the camera, the screen, and I'm telling you, it's so much more beautiful in real life. You can't see half of the sparkle on the camera at the moment, but it's got some purples and like a pearlescent color in it too, and then these lime greens. It really does give us like Tinkerbell vibes for this one. It's so pretty, super pretty. Where's this next one? All right, next up we have Royal Mist. So this is one Jasmine's gonna love. Loads of purples, but mixed in with the purples we have these warm amber and golden tones, and like golden gems in it as well. It looks really regal and elegant. I think it's really cool. Then we have Pink Fizz. This one's a bit more sparkly in the light, I think. Pinks sort of giving you that champagne or rosé kind of feel to it. Some golds, some of that light pink. It's really pretty. Yeah. Debbie says, I'd use the purple for Halloween. Oh, you and Halloween, Debbie. We've actually got some sparkle mixes. We're going to have more coming out in our next release, which will be a Halloween release. And one's called Hocus Pocus. So that's to come. But these are the 6 to launch the range. So this one is called Unicorn Dreams. And it has greens and pinks in it, and some whites and clears, and some just beautiful sparkly real ethereal vibes with this one. So I hope that you guys are gonna love them. Handmade Card Happy Heart says hi and says damn. So pretty. These are our sparkle mixes, and for those of you who are wondering, there's about 1 tablespoon of product in each of the bags. You can see we have stacked them up so much that you can hardly even see the Hefty Doodle logo on there. But oh well, at least you're getting lots of product. And we will have these on the store come Wednesday, and we will have an option to buy them all as well, because quite frankly I don't know how you're going to pick between them. I just love the fact that they have gems in them as well. So much fun and so pretty. Right, so the whole reason you're getting a sneak peek is because I need to do something tonight on tonight's stream, and you guys are in the right place at the right time to get a sneaky peeky, because also in this release we are releasing another pattern paper and enamel dots collection. So we released Summer Holiday and Man Cave pattern paper and enamel dots on our previous release, and it was so popular and everyone went mad for it. We are releasing another color range, another palette. So this one is called Wildflowers, and as you can see, it is inspired by nature, real beautiful floral tones. It's part of our basic range again, which means that it has dots and stripes on a tone and tone look. It's really pretty, and I'm super excited about this one because I have some greens. Some of you may remember me saying that I really felt like there wasn't enough green in the last one, because I wanted to use that for grass. So we've got more greens this time, and it's super pretty. And Jasmine says, yay, more dots. And there's a lovely purple and a lovely green, Debbie. So definitely you'll be able to make that into some Halloweeny cards maybe. The enamel dots then coordinate as well, and as always these coordinate with the Happy Doodle cardstock that we have. Let me show you what that looks like next to these ones. So we have, oh, that's wildflowers. This is the summer holiday collection. So they're different tones. We've got a darker blue, a more vibrant pink, a teal color, and an orange color. A different yellow. This one's more bright than this one. And then I've missed a color somewhere. Darker pink, maybe a darker blue, and an orange. Anyway, and then your man cave, I've got your neutral tones. So lots of beautiful colors here to play with. And for tonight, I'm going to be, yes, more summery colors, says Melinda. Yay! Yes, you missed a paper trimmer. Here it is. She's so pretty. So pretty. It's a little baby one. It's got the Happy Doodle logo on it. It lifts up like this. The blade is replaceable. You can buy the blade. This is a cutting blade in blue, and the white one is a score blade. So you're definitely going to need to buy that too. I'll have to put a bundle in the store maybe. And it has got centimeters and inches on it. So you're going to love it. Lovely little non-stick feet as well. So for tonight, what my job is next week we are adding all these things to the store, and what we like to do is make sure we have a couple of samples of cards using the products. And I have started making a couple of cards using the pattern paper. So let's take a look at what we've got so far. Here I've used that purple color, and I've added the little guy from Bedheads, little bear with Feel Better Soon. This is the Whole Lot of Hearts dies, and I used the tag from the tag along die set. So tonight's probably going to be all about clean and simple cards. Here we have a hello. I'm not sure if I'm finished. I think I'm missing something up here. I maybe just a stripe of maybe glitter or something. I might come back to this one. Maybe you could help me finish it off, but I love the little edge that's on it. That's from the Slimline Pull Tab die, and I've added the hello shadow on there too. And here, Jen saying the trimmer is so cute. It really is. And who is saying, Donna saying, love the purple and yellow together. Me too. I love purple and yellow together. Have a look at this one. Isn't it so pretty? You get a real sense of how the pen and paper works with the cardstock. So we have the Kiwi Crush cardstock with the Tone on Tone green from Wildflowers here. We have Raspberry with the Tone on Tone one here. And then this is Plum Pudding, I think it is. Isn't it so pretty? I like it. And it's ascending on the big die, and then sending love from the bold banners. So that's 3 samples we've got. And then I have a half-finished card that we're going to work on tonight. So I started off with creating a panel for my card in the background by trimming down my 6x6 pattern paper to size. And then I used the lovely little border dies to add, oops, just realized. There we go. To add these diamonds down the side. And I've stamped, I'm really quite fond of you. And also a little fun. So I'm going to kick things off by colouring in this cute little fawn this evening. And meanwhile, you guys can tell me everything that you guys have been up to this week. I would love to hear about what's going on with you guys, because I always end up chattering away endlessly for forever and ever. I'm really excited. Oh, I should tell you guys that I have holidays coming up. Next Friday, I will be in England. So I will not be able to have a live stream, and I'm away for 2 weeks. It might actually be 3 weeks. No, it's 2 weeks, I think. I'm back at the start of August. So I'll miss you guys. Debbie says, same as usual. Debbie's been crafting. Debbie, have you done any more Halloweeny cards yet? He's cute. Handmade card Happy Heart says, first week of holiday here, crafting a bit, organizing everything in the house. Oh, that's good. Yes, we've just gone past our first week of holiday, but I've been working. We've had lots of holiday people on holiday at Heffy HQ. So between Craig not being here, not that he works for Heffy HQ, but he's still a valuable member of the gang, and Morgan was away last week. And now Natalie's away. I think we calculated that in July there was only 4 days where we had everybody in the office, which is quite crazy. But that is the way life works in the summer holidays, isn't it? So I'm darkening up this little guy. A little bit. Super cute. And I'm going to get a darker tone of brown for his little hoofs. And Dawn says, I've been trying to find a nice way to store my ink blending foams. I put them in labeled pouches on a ring. We'll see how I like it. Oh, I should share with you how I do mine. You may already know, but I'll tell you anyway. I have my foam in little plastic tubs like this. These are like bead trays. We do sell them at Heffley Doodle. And where is my thing? They are the perfect size for my foam. I use the 1-inch ones, and then I have them labeled as well, and I have 4 of them on a nail varnish acrylic stand, so they kind of go up like this, like bleachers, and I like it, and it looks pretty. It looks pretty. Storing it in pouches is a good idea, but I think if I had to flip through and take the, it depends, I guess it depends how accessible the pouches are. Oh, let me catch up. Amanda says I use Velcro. Oh no, why did it do that? Lost the comments. Amanda says about using Velcro on the back of her ink pads. Yes, I've done that before. That also is a good way of doing it. That it also is a good way of doing it, putting the Velcro on the back. We catch up on comments over here. Dawn says she tried it with the distress inks, but they're a bit tippy. And Amanda says that she's been playing with Spellbinder stuff too, Debbie. And I just pulled out this stamp set, Leslie. I love it. Good. And somebody said, when is the release date coming? So glad I caught that question. So the release of the essentials, which will include the paper trimmer, and we'll also have the machines back in stock, A plates. We've got some B plates coming. We've got some acetate and some foam sheets coming as well. And the wildflowers. That's all coming on Wednesday. So keep your eyes open for that. Let's stick this little guy on. Add some glue dots to him. Dawn says, I love the idea of Velcro, but I couldn't stack them without them falling and the ink pad getting over. Yeah, that is a real annoyance. And yeah, they do, the ink gets on the next ink pad. So it's not really a big deal, but sometimes when I'm taking photos, I get a bit annoyed because I'm sure if I take out any ink pad, you'll see what I mean. Like here has obviously had a green ink pad on top of it, so the green has dyed that label. All right, little fawn. Oh, so cute. So I'm all about the clean and simple vibes here. Oh no, look, I've done it on the wrong side. Okay, I've got a trick for you if this ever happens to you, okay? Because I have done this more than once. Of course, you can just cut down here and then add it onto another card blank. That is possible. However, sometimes cutting down here can actually, well, obviously not with a new trimmer because it will be beautiful, but sometimes depending if you're using scissors or a guillotine, it can kind of make it not so neat down here. So here's the trick for you. Open it up and cut a little sliver off the end of this. All right, little tiny sliver. Then Debbie says, I just did that yesterday on a live. Well, it happens. So take another note card. And what we're going to do is we're going to push in this front panel and surround it by this panel here. In fact, I trimmed this card down, I've just realized. So let me go ahead and trim it down first of all. This is thick card, so I'm not using my little paper trimmer for this. The thick card going through 2 levels. Just a baby, that little one. There we go, just like this. And if it doesn't go all the way in, you can trim off a little sliver here as well, because you want to make sure that it sits in nice and flush. There we go, perfect. Let's add some tape to the front panel. Line this up. And then we will add the tape to the back. And close it over like so. There we go. Disaster averted. Super cute, clean and simple card. And I think we could add some enamel dots to that too, couldn't we? Finish it off. See how the pink coordinates with it. Carrie says, I'm in love with that cute trimmer. Thank you, Carrie. It is adorable. He is so fun. All right, so I want you guys to share with me your ideas for quick cards using patterned paper. I've got another one here that I started earlier. So I've taken the Kiwi Crush. This happened when I was making this card. Have you ever done that, where you're making a card and halfway through you get inspiration for the next card? Happens to me all the time. So I was making this card and I saw the little love heart sitting with made out of green, and I used the love heart from the Sweet Scallop Slimline dies here, and I thought, oh, I know what that looks like. Debbie says it happens a lot to her. Absolutely, I think so. Jen says, I would never have thought to do that, to fold it. It makes it really sturdy as well. So if you're making even like a shaker card or something, this is a really good way to make it super sturdy. So I have covered a white note card with a piece of A2 size Kiwi Crush cardstock. And then I cut a panel using my stitched imperial rectangles. And next up, what I did was I have cut out the lucky die and some little green polka dot hearts using that same die. And I've actually, just before I started this,
I don't know that one.
Folded it over. She's listening. Like so. And we're going to see if we can arrange this. So maybe what I'll do is I will add some glue to 1/2. Can you see here, like 1/2 here? I think that's what I'll do. I'll try and line this up. So that it is even Stevens. Like this. Debbie says, loving this idea. Yeah, so fun. So I haven't decided whether I want it up and down like this, or if I want to turn it like this. Maybe you guys can give me your opinion. Does it look better like an X or like a cross, like a plus sign? Let me know. So I've also die cut the word lucky. So let's add this on here. Oh, what does that say? Catacorner? Catacorner? Is that like an X, Debbie? You're using words that I can't process on a Friday night. Does that mean like an X? Does it look better that way? Like the X. Okay, cool. That's a fun word. Oops. Get the word lucky down there. All right, so I'm going to try and visualize a center point here. And oh, if I really wanted to, I could put in an enamel dot. That might be fun. Okay, I'm just going to go for it. I'm in that kind of mood. Just get it done. Okay, so for all of these, if I hold my heart like this, I'm going to add glue to the only the left-hand panel. And hopefully that means you'll have a bit of a style, I guess, going around. So I've turned my card 45 degrees so that I can line up the lines up and down because I find that will be easier for me. So I'll do the top one and the bottom one. And then add the next two. Hopefully it's not too far off, not squint. Meanwhile, I hope you are thinking of fun ways to make cards using pattern paper so that I can wash out some clean and simple cards for my card sample. Dawn says, clever to turn the card to a line, Lesley. Oh, yes. That's little tricks like this you pick up. So we have a stamp set called Lucky Friends. We actually don't have many of them left. So if it's something that you're interested in, snap it up before they all go out of stock, because it will be retired. But there is some sentiments that would go with this. So for example, we've got cheers and good luck. And then we've got lucky because you love me and lucky to have you in my life. And also I'm so lucky. So I'm going to have you in my life on here. Let's see if we can add this to a little strip. I love the clover with the pattern paper for sure. Amanda says, no, you can't retire these cuties. Oh, Amanda, I have such like problems with trying to retire things, but we are now nearly at the 500 mark, and I promise you, Heffy HQ that we built last year is absolutely stacked to the max. So I feel like I can't really avoid the retiring section much longer. Sad but true. Sad but true. Just have to do it. Have to retire some things. I'm still not emotionally ready for it. What, 5 years or something? Amanda says you'll have to come out with another set of it like it. Yes. That's right. We'll make room for more cute critters. Cute little whatever they are, leprechauns. So I used the Lime Ricky green ink pad from Captain Cooler, which matches this perfectly. And then I'll cut this out with some strips of these. Amanda says, I only have a fraction of the SKUs, but I've retired a few already. I guess it has to be done. Yeah, exactly. Definitely has to be done. I actually need to go through my non-Heffy Doodle stamps and do a little bit of a retirement project as well, because they don't get used at all. All right, lucky to have you in my life. And with the strips of these, as with any die, you sometimes get those little marks on the edge where it's where the edge of the die has sort of smooshed the paper. So let's add this down here. And I could add it on foam, but I think I'm just going to add it straight onto here. No, actually I will do foam. I'll use my foam strips. The heavy little foam strips will be perfect for this, I think. And these are in 5mm and 3mm. And the 5mm is going to fit perfectly. The foam strips are amazing. Agreed. Perfect little handy go-to product. Nice. Another one bites the dust. Another fun card using the wildflower pattern papers. Right, what else did I have on my list to do? I sketched out a couple of ideas here. Sometimes they come together and sometimes they take a bit longer. Let's have a look. What colors do we need to use? So we have used pinks and greens and a cornflower blue and a purple and a mixture of all of those. So that leaves us with a yellow, I think. So, oh, and the darker blue, the more bright blue. So what if we used the dark blue, not even dark at all, and used it to create a sky? What do you guys think? Would that work? We had like a sky happening and maybe some trees, not trees, but grass underneath. That would be cool. So these sheets are 6 by 6, which means if you go to 1 1/4, like so, and on this side you go to 1/4, not quarter, half, and this extends out a little bit to the right, so it's easy to line up if you're doing a short amount of trimming of the paper, which is really great. So then you have these pieces, and this is going to be your perfect A2 note card size, just like this. See? That's a small piece. So Marcy says that would make the perfect sky. So I think so too. Let's get another card blank. And we will turn this into a sky. And maybe what we can do is add some grass to the bottom. Would that work? Got a scrap here, but I don't think it's long enough, so we'll go for a stripy green. Cut a sun from the yellow. Oh, that's a brilliant idea. Yes, yes, yes. Go for some grass. We're going to add some grass using the Grassy Last Border Days, I think. And I've got that there's 3 inches, mostly because it will fit on my trimmer then, on my die cutting machine. We'll use the Grassy Last. all coming together so quick. So nice. And what did you say? A sun? Here in the A2 frames, A2 landscape frames, there is a sun. Here we go, city builders. It looks like it's run away from me. See if I can find it. Rolling Hills Landscape Guide. That's the one. So here we have a sun and a little circle. This is the Rolling Hills Landscape Dive. And let's see if we can get some yellow. I'll go for sunny yellow, and I'll do the little circle from the yellow. And then use some cardstock. For the sunshine. Now the yellow is based on banana split, but I actually quite like the idea of having some sunny side up for the sunshine, a bit more tone on tone look. So let's do that. And try this side. So cute, loving that. And maybe what we'll do is we'll add some clouds to this scene as well. Maybe the big stitch clouds. But I'm going to use the little bitty one. See if I can find some white card lurking around somewhere. Got some scraps lurking. Ooh, actually that's a pretty cool border. I might leave that for now. We'll come back to you. So tell me in the comments, what is your favorite way to use pattern paper? Is it for card making? Maybe you like to use it to create books, or maybe you like creating mini albums. Maybe scrapbooking is your thing. Hi, Yells. How you doing? I love the way that the pattern paper gives a nice finished look to your card, and it means that you can create things quite quickly. I'm a fan. Jasmine just likes to hoard it. Well, we've all been there. I think we've all been there, Jazz. All right. What are we going to put on this card? Maybe we'll add a sentiment down below and maybe a little aeroplane up top. What do you think would work well? Debbie says I hoard it. I mean, it smells so good. When we got the box and it arrived and Natalie was packaging it, I was like, hold on. It was so good. Loved it. Love the smell of the printed paper. Add this on. And we will add on our beautiful grass at the bottom. Pattern paper is great for easy, clean, and simple cards. It says handmade card, happy heart. I agree. That's what we're working on tonight. Totally agree. Sunshine on a rainy day. There we go. Yells says, you wouldn't be a crafter if you didn't hoard it. Absolutely. Totally agree. It's in the blood. Must be part of the like left brain creative spirit type of thing. I think so. All right, let's see. Shall we go for flying by? What else? I try to think of, there's like 50 SKUs now. So sometimes I completely forget about things, and then every so often I'm like, oh, llama! Haven't used llamas in ages. But I think maybe the little flying by would be cute for this. Flying high. You know, I do that all the time. I just named the sunset and then I get it wrong. Flying high. Handmade card, happy heart says is turning out so pretty. So we could have a little airplane. And we could even have the doodah going by, couldn't we? Maybe. Or what if we just had the twirly majig doodle-doop? And actually, I think I'm going to go for the little retro plane. I don't think I use him enough. And we'll go for a dashed loop-de-loop line. And we'll go for the sky's the limit down here. Now, I like to coordinate colors on my card. So I think I'm going to stamp this one on that yellow colored cardstock. And that's where we have taken the hard work out of creating. We have done the color palette to match. We've got to make life easy for our crafty friends. Life's already hard enough without having to coordinate colors. At least if you grab a heavy doodle pattern paper and a heavy doodle cardstock, it go match. Yellow said, I've always think your stamps would work well with sketches in regard to card making. Yes, I've done my sketches here. Although they're in pencils, you might not be able to really see. So this one was, you know, a white panel down the middle and pattern paper behind it. So that's what this one turned out to be. And then this one was like stripy with a line and a happy birthday. And it turned out like this, but I don't think it's finished. Needs something else on it. And then this one was lots of hearts with lots of colors of pattern paper. And that's turned into this. My sketches never turn out the way they originally were intended. And then this one is just layering it up. So I don't have anything just like that yet. And then this one is a little peekaboo, which he turned out pretty similar. And then I had an idea to make like party hats using the striped ones. I thought that would be kind of cute, but I haven't done that one yet. And then this one has stripies above and grass below. I thought about doing some little hexagons here, and then maybe doing hugs. So I've added some sketches, and as always along the way I get a bit derailed, especially like the clover one. When you're creating it, just you think of something else. Handmade card Happy Heart says, yeah, with Happy, everything is well thought through and I love it, Courtney. Oh, thanks you guys. You know, I really appreciate you saying that, because when I'm making a stamp set, my biggest problem is sometimes not being inspired, but actually editing myself down. For every stamp set that you know, this stamp set has got 3 vehicles, but I think I had drew or sketched like 7. So like part of the hardest bit is actually narrowing down your choices, and I worry sometimes that it's not the way I want it to be, or I've made the wrong choice, or you know, what if something else would be better. So I really appreciate your input there. Thank you so much. So let's color this boy in. Got some pinky reds and a yellow. I'll darken up some of that yellow with an orange. It kind of ties in the 2 tones of the sunshine. And then for the actual plane, I'm going to try and do that red, but I'm starting with a pink under. Hello, little lady. I hear a Piper sneaking in. You okay, Pi Pi? Yeah. Good. Okay, I've got a W7 here. Just to bring in some dark tones to the edges. I'm trying to go easy because reds are notorious bleeders. All right. And I think Yazio says, cool, love your ideas. And Jasmine's going to bed, and so is Handmade Card Happy Heart. Night night, heavy doodlers. Night night. I think we will go ahead and color in the rest of this plane. But for the propellers, I'm going to do them blue. Similar to the blue in the background. Nice. Okay, now I'm ready to cut these out. I feel like it's speed crafting tonight, but I guess that's the joy of the pattern paper, isn't it? Cute. All right, let's position this. Nice. All right. Add this onto here. Is it going to go? I don't want him to look like he's going to crash. I feel like we should have put the sun somewhere else. Aha! Maybe this will work. That works, I think. Now let's stamp "The Sky is the Limit" onto some of this. Funny side up cardstock. So the trimmer will cut through the cardstock, and this is 240 GSM cardstock, so it's sturdy. It's a sturdy boy. And we've got "Sky's the Limit." Love that sentiment. Okay, so will this fit? No, I don't think so. Let's get some stitch strips of ease. Not stitched, normal strips of ease. On the go. Sky's the limit. Let's stick this guy down with some glue. Like so. I feel like I'm going to pop him up on a little bit of foam tape so that he is flying high, as his stamp is named. Yells says, your stamps die cut the images perfectly. Some stamp dies give too much of a border. Oh, I was very fussy about that. Whenever I was getting my dies made the first time, the artwork came back and it was really wide and I didn't like it. So yeah, this is what I prefer. Just this is what I think is perfect. I'm glad you think it's perfect too. Nice. And Dawn said, I was just browsing your shop. I love so many sets. And Dawn says, as soon as I can spend, I have to become a loving owner of some Hefty Doodle. Yes, we would love that. We'll wait till Wednesday because there'll be more fun things added to the store then. The choice will be even more torturous then. Including this little guy, my little trimmer. Just love him so much. I'm so excited about him. And all this time I've been using him and I've not been able to say to you. Sky's the limit. Here we go. I might actually round the corners because I'm just feeling it, you know? Just feeling it. No, I want rounder ones. How cute! I love it. So much fun. So cute. Absolutely cute. Love, 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 love. All right, so I think I've got one more card in me. Any suggestions? Because I'm thinking what I might do is try and, well, I'm kind of cheating because I said one more card, but I might actually make a set of little cards. So what am I trying to do? I'm trying to cut this down. 3 by 4 would be there. 3 by 4. Make a little card like this. Not gonna fit. Ooh, perfect, perfect. 3 by 4. Yells Yells says, I know you're not a big fan of Christmas, but have you thought about designing? Yes, Yells Yells. We've got Christmas coming this year. But not yet, essentially. We've got Halloween release to come first. But yes, Christmas is coming this year. I could not ignore the cries of the people. So I'm trimming this at 3 inches to get a strip of 3x6, and then I'm trimming at 2 inches to get this, which is a 3x4. And then what I'm going to do is cut some cardstock to match. Now if that is 4, let's say I want 5, so 4x5. And this is 8.5. So if I did 5 this way, and cut it at 8. That looks far too big. Is that right? Is that right? This is not right. What have I done wrong? So this is 3x4. Is it? Okay, that's 3. So I want this to be 4 wide. And then this is 4, and I want that to be 5 wide. Maybe I don't. Maybe I only want 4.5. My brain is not working today. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. So we take off 1/2 inch. And then we're going to crease this at 4.5. Nope, we're not. We're going to crease this at 3.5. Yeah, we're going to crease that at 3.5. Sadly, my trimmer is not big enough to handle, little baby. Bambino. Okay, let me measure this so I can make sure I can replicate this. So I need 7 by 4.5. We can do this. We can do this. 7, 4.5. Okay, there is a raspberry and a kiwi crush. Not quite long enough. What size paper does the trimmer hold? I will answer that question in just a second once I've done my math. 4.5. And cornflower is the last one on the list. Okay, so I have my coordinating cardstock here. So what size does it hold? So it holds kind of up to 6 inches. So this is 6 inches here, and it goes to there. So I don't think you'd get 6.5 in. I think 6 inches is your ideal size here. And then on the side, it goes up to 3 on this side and 1 and a bit on this side, 1 1/4 on that side. So it's roughly about 4 inches that way. All right. Really cute though. Super cute. So I'm going to crease all of these. At 3.5, I think. Yes. Yells says, I love the colors of the papers. And now I'm going to stick the paper down. Now, do we go for tone on tone? Is my question. Or do we go for something that is mix and match them? Thoughts. I kind of like the idea of tone and tone, but I wonder if we should add a little white border around them. Let's test drive it and see. So these are 3. So I'll take it up to there. Yeah, I like the look of that. Do you? Tone on tone shows off how well it matches a cardstock. I think so too, but I really like the addition of the white as a little border. Let's add this in here. Now, while I'm sticking all of these down, you have to decide what we're going to put on them. Are you going to put a little critter? Are you going to just put a die cut word? What's your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Love it with the white. There's Jen. Hey, Jen. And I think I will have enough on this boy. I feel like this is probably the most cards I'm going to get done in one crafting session. Two little note cards already. And I'll need to go and fetch some more white card. All these. Get the little sliver of cardstock from it. Okay. Marcy says, I like it with the white too. Beautiful. One's a little bit short. I'll have to take the edge off it slightly. There we go. Could have done with being a little bit longer, but so be it. So far, 4 tone-on-tone little note cards. What are we going to do? Oh! So of course we could stamp on them. Or I'm thinking die cutting is going to be a quicker win. But thinking of you, that we could add on here, or we could just have the hello on it, or we could have a heart on it. What do you guys think? Put your suggestions in the comments. And I have a little look around all these things here. Maybe we just stamp the same little critter on it. Maybe we do that. I used to have little bears that was cut out. I wonder where they've gone to. Feel like they're in the craft room. Or we have the thanks die, but I don't think it's going to be big enough. And let's see what else we have. Oh, actually, the thanks would fit. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. The Wild at Heart Sentiments. It's got thanks a bunch. We could separate out the bunch. If we wanted to, or we just add in the word thanks. Let's see what it looks like. Should we try it out? Oh, that's cute. I like that a lot. And we could even have a tone on tone, like use the cardstock to create like a shadow behind it. That would be fun. And maybe we could add some love hearts or enamel dots, of course, or sequins. To these as well. That would work. Ooh, only just fits this one. Let's see how it turns out. What do you guys think so far? These cute little note cards. So add some glue to this big thanks die. But mostly over on the right hand side of each section, because what I want to do is offset this sentiment. To create a shadow look. Nothing complicated whatsoever, but very cute, if I do say so myself. Suzanne is here. Hey, Suzanne. I love the thanks die. It's really, really easy to use. Perhaps there's other words that you would like in the same style. If so, let us know. We can see what we can do for you. I've done this wrong, but it's going to be okay. Two done. Now I need some of the banana split. Ooh, are you gonna work? Please work. Ooh, just about a bit squeezy. We'll see. Hopefully so. They're adorable, says Marcy. Oh, I haven't run that through properly. There we go. I think little note cards like this are always handy to have. You can also give them as a gift, couldn't you? Three done. Now, Mr. Kiwi Crush. perfect little size here. Finish this up. So just a reminder for those of you who missed me saying this at the start, I won't be here for 2 weeks because I'm off on holiday. I'm going on a girls' holiday with my pal Charlotte, and we are very much looking forward to it. We cannot wait. So this time next week, I will be in England without any live streaming capabilities. And then the following week, I will be in Mallorca. But when I come back, I will be nice and tanned. Probably not. I've already stocked up on my Factor 50, as is the way of the Lesley. So as long as I'm not red like a lobster, I'll be fine. I don't like sunburn. I don't want that. Thank you very much. Oh, cuteness. All right, I've got quite a lot of chaos happening, but it's off camera, so it's fine. Little bits of that Thanks dye because it's been die cut so much. And I think I'm going to add either little hearts or maybe even color in some critters like little mice or something might work. But I'm going to do that off camera because my back's telling me that enough is enough for tonight. But let's have a look at what I've managed to do today. Some of these were not on camera, I admit. I think I did quite well. Not bad indeed. I still jury's out on this. I feel like I need a line or something, or maybe a little critter on it. I'm not sure yet. But this is going to be, I think this is going to be perfect for using as samples for the wildflower pattern paper pad. I hope you've enjoyed watching me use the pattern paper, and maybe it's inspired you to come along on Wednesday and buy yourself a pad of the paper, because it really makes crafting super easy, especially when you combine it with our cardstock as well. But it's beautiful colors, you're gonna love it, and needs to go in your stash. And don't forget Mr. Trimmer, he's the bestest. We love him so much. Marcy says, I can't wait to hear about your New York trip when you return. So this trip is Mallorca. New York's not to the end of August. Oh, Marcy's going in October. Yay! And Suzanne says, I'm always looking for quick card designs to make lots to send as gifts. Yes, well, that's exactly what we've done tonight. These cards have all been fairly quick, as you have seen, because we've flown through them, and it's only 10:40. It's only been an hour and a bit. And Yelzel says, lovely card, but yes, the hello card needs a critter. So there you go. Marcy has oh no, Yelzel has spoken. We need to add a critter to this. I think so too. Maybe we could add something up top. Maybe a little doggy or something like that would be cute. Marcy says, so fun watching these come together. Thank you. And Leslie, have a fun vacation. Thank you very much. And keep an eye out on Instagram, social media, etc. For more details on the new release coming on Wednesday. And don't forget to come to the store and check it out. Have a great weekend, you guys. And I shall see you next time. Lots of love. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye.